Alright, this is Packet Tracer that you are using to do the work virtually. You are using Packet Tracer to run connection. So if you go to this place, you will see virtual materials you can use for your connection. So under here you will see network. When you click here, you will see everything concerning network, all the network aspects. These are network devices you can see. Once you click here, you will see network devices, router, switch, hub, wireless devices, security, and then WAN. Then this one are end devices. You can come here and select any end device of your choice. Then you have here another component like board, PCB board, LED. You have sensors. So those who are doing the work of sensor, you can come here and select any sensor of your choice. Each one you select, when you select board, it will bring out different kinds of board. You select, you bring out, it will bring out different kinds of board. You select the one you need, and then this is LED. You select any LED of your choice from here. Then this one is sensors. You can see different kind of sensors. You can see different kind of sensors. So what I'm showing you now is how to use Packet Tracer to connect IoT devices. Now you can see the one I've done already. You can see the one I've done already. These two. So according to the question given, this is how to make LED blink. Making LED blink using Packet Tracer with IoT devices. So what I need in this connection is just my board, that is MCB board or PCB board, MCU board or PCB, depending on the one you have. Now this is IoT cable. This particular cable you are seeing is IoT cable. So now I have my LED here. This is my LED. So this particular LED, once you click on it, you will see the properties of the LED. You will see the property of the LED, the cost, the power, and then rack unit, wattage. You can see it's very small. So all the connections will be on the board. Are you getting me? All the connections will be on the board here, this particular board. Now how do you connect them? After selecting all the device, you can see cable. You see IoT cables. So once you point at it, it will show you the name here, IoT customized cable. So this one is USB cable. So these are cables you can use for your connection. Then this one particular board. Now how do you connect them? After selecting all the device, you can see cable. You see IoT cables. So once you point at it, it will show you the name here, IoT customized cable. So this one is USB cable. So these are cables you can use for your connection. I'm just showing you around what you can get. All those physical devices you can get, these are virtual ones you can use to do connections using Packet Tracer. So now you click on this place, you click on the board, it will lead you to this place. So once you come up to this place, you quickly go to what? You go to programming tab. But if you want to configure these particular ones, you can come here and add the name instead of this particular thing the stuff is carrying, the board is carrying. You put in the name you wish from here, and this one is the serial number. Now you go to programming tab. To make this thing start working, you go to programming tab. So if you are starting from afresh, you quickly go to new, click on the new, enter your name. Are you getting me? Now after entering the name, it will come up and register here. It will not prompt me to enter programming language because I have chosen programming language already. Now what you do is to discard this particular one and start afresh. So I am not starting afresh. but I want to include this one in the program so that you see how it works. Now what I'm using is Visual Basic. There are other programming languages there, which is Python, C#, C programming languages, depending on the one you want to use for your programming. So you put in the name and click on create. It will come up this way. You double click on it. So all these things from programmer to GUI. So each one, these are the tools you can use for your program. These are the tools. So when you click on program, it will bring out everything concerning program. Function. If you want to create a function that will carry on, that will do this work, you can come here and create a function. You pick any of these. Then variable, you select any of these. Logic, if you want to create a logic in your program, you select any of these logical tools. Now as you can see, we have loops. Making LED blink requires a loop. So what I'm doing here, I'll show you how I linked all those programs from one to the end. Once you click on the board, it will lead you to this particular place. You create your program. Now these are mathematical aspects of it. If you want to create maths in the program, you select from here. Is it addition, plus, or square roots? You want to find a square root of numbers. Then this one is text. You add list, dictionary. So if you want to use all these tools for your work, you can come here and select any one of your choice. Then we have pin. So these are the pin. So these are the pin for the work. You can come here and select one. Pin mode for this particular one, this particular connection is 1 and 0. So here is 1, and then this is output, because you are connecting from motherboard to the LED. You select 1, and then the LED, the other one is 0, which is this particular end is 0, which is output. So now you come here and select the pin you want to use, because this motherboard has pin. If it is physical work you are doing, you will have a pin that you solder this particular cable, and that pin is represented here from your program, in your program. So if you want to select networking, you come here and select. You want to do small networking, come here and select. So these are the tools you can use for your device. Now let me explain the one I've done already so that you understand where I'm going. I'll go back and discard this one. I'll go back to the previous one. This is the one I've done already. Now what you are seeing here is the programming that made this particular thing work, the IoT devices. So now once you come to this place, you select pin mode. That is the pin mode you are seeing here is equal to 1, which is here, which is input. Input is the board. This particular one now is the input, is equal to 1, while the output is equal to 0. So the LED is output, while the board, the one going to the board, is input. So you select 1, you put it 1, and then select from here either input or output. You know that whatever that is coming out from the board is output. You select output. Now what you are seeing here, this particular one is loop. So under program, you go to loop and select loop of your choice from here, because the LED will be repeating. It will be repeating every time. It will be repeating as it blinks. So you come and select loop of your choice. So let me go back and show you. Now this loop will be repeating 100 times. As soon as the blink reaches 100 times, as soon as it reaches 100 times, it will stop blinking. So you can increase the number of times you want the blink to stop. You can do it 200, as the case may be. Once it reaches 100 times, bang 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 bang, depending on the time you set it, delay time, and you put it what you set up the time. Now you have another one there. Now under the do loop, so digital write slot, how many value you want it to give you, the value. So this particular place now 1023, this 1023. The delay time, you can increase it. Now this is delay time, the minutes, so you can increase this one minute, how you want it to blink. You can see the output, there. So when I reduce this, it will start blinking fast. That's the delay of the blink. To start blinking fast. See, then so I think I've done justice to this. It's self-explanatory. As a programmer you are, so your own mustn't be like this. It will depend on the programming language you use. So this one is just socketing. Programming. You just select and socket. So what you are seeing here is Visual Basic. Using Visual Basic, it's very simple but technical. So as you can see, the LED is blinking. After that you close, it's still blinking because I did not stop the program. So the thing I've reached number of time I want it to reach. So once I go into that place and increase the number of time, something like 1000, it will keep blinking. Are you seeing it? It will keep blinking until when I stop it. So that is by the way 1000. Okay, let's say 100 times. So that is by the way. This is the LED blinking. So I think I've done justice to this. Please subscribe to my channel, Samachuk's Tutorial. Subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you very much.